Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we got a lot of stuff to go over, so let's start right away with this, the brand new item shop for today. It's an exciting one. We've got the slushy soldier, that's a hard one to say, and the icicle pickaxe. Obviously there's some other stuff there as well, but these are the new items. This was teased in the Fortnite Season 7 trailer, or Battle Pass trailer, I can't remember which one. And so we knew this was coming. Very cool looking skin. If you are using or purchasing these items or anything, use that supporter creator code, TheCampingRusher. It does reset every 2 weeks, and send me a tweet if you do so I can say thank you. Alright. First bit of news here is from the Battle Pass. So, as you can see here, there's a picture. We've got at the top the real Battle Pass that we see in game, but then on the official website, there's a different one, a different wrap for tier 11. So we don't know if this is a mistake, if they've purposefully done this to hint at an upcoming wrap. But I've talked about the candy cane wrap already. We know the Galaxy skin should be getting a wrap for Galaxy skin owners soon, but this one is totally different. It's a Christmas styled wrap, it looks like to me. And again, maybe they just scrapped the idea, made a mistake here, but more than likely, I think they're hinting at something. So get ready for a festive paper, festive wrap upcoming, maybe during this supposed Christmas event that's coming soon. Everyone thinks there's an event coming soon. We'll probably hear announcements on that shortly. Next up, just for your information, Dusty Divot, 225 days, has now been in the game longer than Dusty Depot which was 217 days, which is crazy to me, man. I mean, you always just think Dusty Depot, the old one, has been here for so long, and it just seems like the meteor happened yesterday, right? But I don't know, kind of just a random fact before we get into some of the cooler stuff here. Next up, I'm going to show you, lots of you guys have been tweeting at me, your creative mode, your block, application, suggestion, whatever it is, and just showing off what you've built, really. And one of the recent ones is very cool, hits home for me because it's actually from Call of Duty MW2, which is a game I used to play a lot, and it's called Risky Rust. And I'm just going to play a quick clip to show you kind of what it's about, and thanks again to everyone showing me their builds. It's just super fun to look at what could be coming in the near future, possibly even next week, probably next week in the big update. We'll talk more about that shortly.
Free for all.
A cool little montage to show that place off, man. I don't know. I just, whether it wins or not, another great submission. All right, next up is personalized video. So lots of you guys have probably been getting a personalized video that basically goes over your stats, your experience in Season 6. I just wanted to let you know, if you have not gotten one, here is why. You have to, or you had to, own the Battle Pass, complete at least 20 weekly challenges, and be subscribed to our newsletter. So a lot of you probably aren't subscribed to the newsletter. To do this, you just log into Fortnite.com and click the sign up button in the footer. If you're qualified and sign up now, we'll send you your video in the next few days. So you still have a chance to get that recap video. I haven't even checked if I've got mine, to be honest. I'm studying for my last exam, so I haven't opened Fortnite in a couple days. I don't know if I'm subscribed to this thing, though, but I thought I'd let you know because it's a cool video. It shows just your stats, who you've played with, how many wins, and just a lot of cool stuff. So if you want to do that, it's pretty easy, and you still have time to get that video sent if you meet the qualifications and apply for that or sign up for that newsletter right away. Next up, Fortnite Creative is now free for all players. All right, so we've talked about Creative. I went over all of the changes, the updates that happened with the 7.01 patch earlier this week. It was a big Creative update, so you can check that video if you want more information. But yeah, anyone can play now. It was only available to Battle Pass owners for this last week. So get going, do your thing. Next here is to do more with Epic Games rather than Fortnite, but it's again very cool. It's a bit different than their Epic store. But their goal is to help game developers succeed, is what they said in a statement. Throughout 2019, we will be launching a large set of cross-platform game services originally built for Fortnite and battle tested with 200 million players across 7 platforms. These services will be free for all developers and will be open to all engines, platforms, and stores. As a developer, you're free to choose mix and match solutions from Epic and others as you wish. So basically, they're making everything available. Here's a list of stuff: cross-platform login, friends, presence, profile, entitlements, voice comms, parties and matchmaking, data storage, achievements and trophies. So this may not mean a lot to you guys, and I didn't know how extensive this was, but Rocket League, I don't know if they officially tweeted or an employee at Rocket League. I think it was an employee, because I still kind of follow that game as I played it for a year. I love the game. They said in reply to this post, like, how cool and important this is for game developers. This takes so much time, effort, and just resources to pull off. So having Epic Games do this is just really beneficial to a lot of game developers, and really for consumers, for us, for players. It's just good news. We're gonna get more cross-platform on many of the other games we love to play. So I thought that was big news, different than Fortnite, but important, right? Okay, this stuff is a little bit more interesting. I'll leave it for the end, right? Of course I do. First up, Battle Pass, there is this spray, and I think it's very safe to say we are definitely getting a skin like this, a type of Christmas tree. We know the sprays are usually, well, they're cool, right? But honestly, their main purpose, it seems, is just a hint at upcoming skins for the season. We saw it a lot last season with the spider gear. There were some other ones as well. But yeah, expect to see a Christmas tree skin, probably again with this upcoming unconfirmed Christmas or holiday event, and again, we'll talk about that at the end. Now, according to FBR News, all right, this one is speculation, but I guess we're going to test the credibility of one of our leakers here. FBR News put out this tweet. According to my source, Fortnite is working to bring back the Zapotron to the game. He told me to pay attention to the news section in the next couple of weeks because they will announce it when the Zapotron is going to get added back. There's a picture for you. This game, apparently this gun was in the game before I even played. I started in Season 3, so I think this was a Season 1-2 weapon. Very powerful, and they're planning to bring it back. But there is no proof. This is according to my source. So I wouldn't usually do this, but this guy's been very active and providing a lot of good leaks, so we're kind of going to test the credibility. I'm giving you the news, the info, and we'll see in a couple weeks if this source is credible, and then with that, if FBR News is super credible as well. So I don't know. In my opinion, putting these according to my source, because he does another one here, more snow could be coming to the map over the season. So I think this is risky for him because it puts his credibility on the line. Because if this stuff doesn't happen, who's gonna believe him? I won't next time that he says something like this, right? So I don't know. We'll put it out there. Don't take it as fact, but this guy hasn't let us down yet. So let's see what he's got. Lastly here, discussion about 7.1. So one, we know next week is 7.1. And that's exciting because when it's 7.1, that means it's a big update. We get leaks in the files. We get probably map changes. It's the big one, right? It's not a content update. It's not a 0.0 update. It's a big one. And here's what we know. And it's to do with the Infinity Blade and some Mythic items. I'll link down below, but just listen along here. A couple paragraphs. The presence of Mythic items in gameplay is to provide an interaction step above the legendary item functionality and something you'll continue to see. To us, that means changing the way the game is played for those who interact with that item. The addition of items in this tier provide new and flavorful ways to interact with the map and generally shake up normal play across default modes. We'll have some more info with regards to our competitive philosophy when it comes to new items, updates, and seasons within Fortnite early next week. All right, so that's the first point, is Mythic items. Thanos Gauntlet and the Infinity Blade are the only two Mythic items that have ever been in Fortnite. And now we know that there are going to be more in the future. All right, so that's one thing to note from this post. And what Mythic items serve to do. What's their function? I was actually very interested in that. I've never known. I knew there was the Mythic tier, but didn't know what it was used for. Next here is the actual Infinity Blade changes. The change we're currently planning for it is in our V7.1 update, and it's to remove the ability to build and to harvest when wielding the blade. So big nerf there. The goal was to provide a weapon with inherent risk to balance out the great capability it provides. The ability to harvest and build removes a great deal of that risk, and by taking it away, it's riskier to have. And they're going to continue to monitor the effectiveness and make adjustments as necessary down the line. So this is, what do you feel about this? Let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with this? Do you think they should nerf it further? I don't think anyone's thinking this is too much of a nerf. I have no idea. But I feel like it's going to be split between glad they nerfed it and they should have nerfed it even more. But again, without building, that is tough, especially in the competitive. Like you're just gonna get shredded pretty quickly if the sword wielder can't get to you, right? Honestly, I have not played it enough. I don't think I've played really at all with the sword other than the video I've uploaded, so I don't have much comment on it. I'll be back to playing after probably Sunday or Monday. Back to playing a lot, man. I miss playing this game, but I gotta get my schoolwork done here. And yeah, let me know what you think about this. I'm glad they've listened to the community. I think they had to, right? I don't think they're heroes for listening to the community here. I haven't seen so much outrage in a while. So yeah, I don't think they're heroes. I think they literally had to do this. Are they doing enough? We'll see. Let me know in the comment section below. That's all the news I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. It was a lot, so if today's video went a bit longer than usual, sorry about that, but there was just tons of news, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'd love to have you. Touch that like button for me, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. See you later.